Welcome to the Blacksmithing Workshop. Today we're going to go through a video of how to actually forge metal, draw it out and produce a finished product. And before we do that, we'll go through some safety tips just to make sure you're safe in the workshop. So we have to make sure we have our earmuffs to protect our ears, because if the sound gets above 85 decibels, it's an industrial safety issue. We've got to wear safety goggles. We also should wear an apron, a leather apron, to protect our clothes from the bits of metal that flies off when we're actually forging the metal. And also we need to make sure we have our safety boots. Flip-flops, open-toe shoes aren't recommended, because if you drop one of these that weighs about 4 pounds on your foot, you'll remember it. So let's go through some of the things we're going to do. Today we hope to learn how to forge a little one of these, and I've got some others here to show you. There's a special effect for you. And also one of these, and even maybe a little barbecue hook. So remember, eyes, ears, clothing, footwear, and respect others. Safety first. Let's go through and see how we do it. So let's go and have a look at lighting the forge. To light the forge, we need to add the kindling and then also the coke. Once we've got the fire going nicely, then we add some air underneath it. You'll see here there's a pipe, and it comes through underneath, and that will allow us to get more heat and generate a higher temperature for the forge. Ideally the forge gets to about 2000 degrees. Here's a diagram of how steel looks the hotter it gets. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got the steel nice and hot. Now we're going to start using the hammer on the anvil on the flat surface to draw it out. So we want to draw out to a point, and you'll see hammering away. If you can, push the hammer away from you as you actually hit the steel. It tends to draw the steel away into a lovely fine point, and you'll see here we've refined it to a nice fine point. We've marked on the piece of steel there where the twist will start. What we want to make sure we don't do is work the end, the point, too much, because it gets quite weak. So what we can do is we can quench the end, which is just to cool it down by dropping it in a bucket of water, only up to the point we want to keep, just like here. So once we've quenched the end, we're happy with the point. We'll work on the other end. We've heated it up here, and you'll see just working it over the horn of the anvil allows us to get a lovely round shape. And obviously you see on the right that's a finished hook that's got some curves in it, which we'll get to soon. This is now just putting the last little the safety edge on the hook, and it's quite straightforward, just putting a little lip on it just to stop yourself getting pointed or stabbed. And we mark out the where the twist is going to be. Get a lovely nice curve. If you can, you'll try and bring those two ends together, as you can see here. Looks quite nice. And then we'll quench that end. Once we've got it cooled down, heat up the other end, and then we'll put a twist in it. And this is really quite straightforward. All you need to do is put it in the vise once you've got some heat, and then this time we're going to do a clockwise turn, and it'll give it a really nice decorative finish. Thanks for watching.